What's up, YouTube? My name is Vic. I'm the Brooklyn Watch Guy. And if this is your first time on this channel, my channel is all about watch buying, collecting, unboxings, and reviews in the affordable range, which I define as $1,000 or less. If you're into that, I invite you to stick around, watch the video. If you make it to the end, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you know every time I put a new video up. Folks, today I'm back with another video. I know my upload schedule has been really off lately. I do apologize for that. Sometimes this isn't my, like I said, this isn't my full-time gig, and the motivation just isn't there sometimes. This is a grind. This is not my profession. This is just something I do for fun that I enjoy doing. But I do got a lot of videos planned, and I do need to get on the ball and get them going. So there will be more content coming down the line. So to my subscribers, thank you for supporting me. And, I promise to get better and with my upload schedule. But enough rambling. Today's video, doing an unboxing. If you watched the video that I made in the past, I kind of hinted that I might get this. Just wasn't sure at the time. But I decided to pull the trigger. I just kept seeing it pop up on my feed. So I said, you know what the hell? And I pulled the trigger on it. So nothing really special about this guy. It is a little unique, in terms of who it's from and all that. But look, let me stop rambling around. Let me get to this unboxing so you guys don't gotta wait any further. So let's get into this. All right, so here we have our box. Got my trusty blade out. Not gonna beat around the bush too much. We're just gonna get straight into this guy. For some reason, this is giving me a hard time opening up today. All right. Now, get into this. Okay. It took some precautions protecting it. That's good. It's always good when they give it a little extra packing care. Some sellers, and I bought this guy on eBay, some sellers don't give a damn. Your watch ends up coming home or coming to you in a mangled box. So I always appreciate it when they take a little extra care with the packaging. They put it in the bubble mailer and they protected it. Wow, they put it in another bubble mailer. Wasn't expecting that. All right. Kudos to this seller. Here we go. Casio Vintage. Now, if you guys watch my Casio A700 video, I did kind of hint that there was another one of the vintage line that I was thinking about picking up. I sat on that for a few months, and this watch just kept popping up my feed, and I just decided to pull the trigger. Nice packaging, nice box. Actually, the nicer box than the 700 came in. Oh, nice bracelet, nice Milanese bracelet, and here we go, folks. This is the Casio A1000. Very similar to the 700, but the thing with this one, aside from the obvious mother of pearl insert and the negative display, which I'm not a fan of negative displays, but I'm gonna give this guy a chance. That's also not real mother of pearl, for the price point I wouldn't expect it to be. This watch, about $100, give or take. The thing with this guy is, this is not sold in the United States, so you do have to import this. And this particular one I bought from a seller from Spain. So, but with all that, it got to me within a week, which was awesome shipping for an international seller, international purchase. Usually you're going to wait at least a couple weeks. But feels good, looks good. I know it has a backlight. I think it's this button here. No, it's this button here. It's a little, it's a blue LED. Okay, the negative display, who knows how this is going to hold up in light, out in the sun. Negative displays tend not to do very well out in the sunlight. And we got that typical Casio, adjustment setup, which, it's not bad. Pretty easy to figure out. This bracelet doesn't feel like it's going to be horrible, though. This Milanese actually feels good quality. Here's the thing about this guy. This is not as thin as the 700. The 700 is still much thinner. I think this is like a millimeter or a millimeter and a little more thicker. But this guy is made completely out of stainless steel. This is not a resin case painted to look like steel, which what we see with most Casio watches of this kind. This guy is completely steel. So that, you know, that right there in its own is ultimately what made me want to get it, because we don't see that from Casio, and they don't sell this guy in the United States, so you got to import it. Nice back plate here, I don't know the details. So yeah, this is the Casio A1000. I'm not gonna do a full watch review on this guy, just because, like I said, when it comes to these digital Casios, and I'm not gonna call this guy cheap, because after shipping and all that, I paid about 114 bucks for this guy. You can find these all over eBay, Amazon. You're probably not going to pay any less than 100 bucks after you factor in shipping, and that's because they're not sold in the U.S. You have to import it. It's a shame. I think this is mostly a European market watch. I'm sure they probably have it in Japan. I don't know. Most of the listings that I come across are from Europe. So, I mean, it would be weird for Casio not to sell one of their brands or one of their models in Japan, being that that's where they're from. But you never know, right? U.S. car companies sell cars in Europe that they don't sell here. So you never know. You never know. But overall, this is a really nice looking watch. You know what I'm going to do, guys and girls? I'm going to adjust this bracelet. I'm going to adjust it. I'm going to put it on my wrist so you guys get some on-wrist looks. So I'll be right back with that. All right, so you see here I have it on my wrist. It's comfortable. I don't have it adjusted completely tight. It is a little loose. I don't like my watches to be like tight so where they cut my circulation. It is a little loose. Plus, we're still in the tail end of summer, so it does get hot. You do swell up a little bit during the day when it's hot. So, you know, I leave it a little loose for that reason. But this is it, guys and girls. Like I feel it's bigger. Like even in dimensions, overall dimensions, I do find it bigger than the 700. It is definitely thicker. But I'm going to put all the specs up on the screen anyway, just because I don't plan to do a complete review on this guy. And I'll probably throw a photo of the backlight in there too. But look, it looks good. You know, I don't have the biggest wrist in the world. Looks good, comfortable. Yeah, I think if you've been interested in this guy, if you can find it at a decent price, go ahead, pull the trigger. Just keep in mind, not sold in the United States, so you may have to wait a little bit for it, and you're definitely going to pay at least over 100 bucks, minimum 100 bucks to get this guy. But look, looks nice. It's actually a very, very nice looking watch. The camera doesn't do it justice. Looking at it in person, this is one that I'm going to put on often. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this one a lot. That's going to conclude this one, ladies and gents. Not a complete watch review video, just a quick unboxing. And I will see you on my next one. Peace.